In this question we have similar shapes. We have hexagons where we look to match up corresponding sides. So we've got 3 centimetres here, 15 centimetres there, 7 centimetres there and X centimetres there. Now if we look at the example on how we calculate what the missing side is, we look for our matching sides, our corresponding sides on that similar shape. So similar shape means that they have the same angles but different length sides. Here, given the rectangles are similar, find side A. So step 1 is to identify the scale factor by using the matching side. So here we've got a matching side of 8 and 12. We take the 12 and we divide it by 8, gives us 1.5. For our shape over here, we have 15 matching with the 3. So that means for our step 1, we are taking the 15, we are dividing it by 3 to give us an answer of 5 for our scale factor. Step 2 is to now use that scale factor. So if we are going from the bigger shape, okay, so if we multiply when we are finding the side of the bigger shape and we divide if we are finding the side of the smaller shape. So that means if I am going from this shape to that shape, I need to times by my scale factor of 5. If I'm going backwards, I would need to divide by my scale factor of 5. In this case, we have been given the value of the smaller shape and we need the larger shape side. That means we are going from 7, we are multiplying by 5 to get that bigger shape, which means we have 7 multiplied by 5 gives us a side of 35 centimetres. Let's apply this again to the bottom shape. So matching sides to begin with, we've got a 7 and a 28 for our matching sides. So for step 1, to find our scale factor, we take the 28, we divide it by 7, gives us a scale factor of 4. Step 2, we look to see what we do with that 4. Now on our work here, we've got X there and 20 there. If I go from the smaller shape to the bigger shape, I times by 4. If I go from the smaller shape, the bigger shape to the smaller shape, I divide by 4. That means in this case, I'm going along the bottom, I'm going from 20 to X, meaning I need to take 20 and divide it by 4. That gives me 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5 centimetres. Press pause while you try the examples. Okay, first step, look for the matching sides. You can see here we've got 6 centimetres, we've got 24 centimetres. They are our matching sides, which means step 1 is to find the scale factor. I take the 24, I divide it by 6, giving me an answer of 4. Step 2 is to work out what I need to do with the 4. So if I'm going from a small shape to a bigger shape, I would multiply by 4. If I'm going from the big shape to the small shape, I would divide by 4. In this case, I am trying to work out what the bigger side is based on what I know about the smaller shape, which means I'm taking the 5 and multiplying it by 4 to get my value of X. So 5 multiplied by 4 gives me a side of 20 centimetres. Next one, I have matching sides of 6 and 12. So that side and that side match. I use those to work out what my scale factor is. So 12 divided by 6 gives me a scale factor of 2. I look to see how I use that scale factor. If I'm going from the small shape to the big shape, I need to times by 2. If I'm going from the big shape to the small shape, I divide by 2. In this case, I know the big side is 10. I'm trying to find out the smaller side of x. That means I'm going from 10, dividing by 2, to give me a value for x as 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5 centimetres.